Hello there. And hello, Legal. I love you too, friend. And welcome back to more Fire Emblem Engage. I said I was gonna do it, and here we are doing it. By the way, look, I changed my icon because, yeah, I just did. I know, like, everyone is thirsting over Ivy, and I totally could have set Ivy as my icon, but I don't know. I kind of like this girl a little bit better. Not that Ivy isn't great. You know, I tend to take that whole hipster attitude of if someone isn't getting enough attention, I like to give them that attention, and so whoever this girl is, I cannot remember her name. She's now my icon. So yeah, let's hop into the game. Enjoy the opening cutscene as we usually do. And hopefully we'll make the same amount of progress we did last time. Ivy.
Coming through, but just from another place. Do you remember me? Memories of red and blue, reigniting you. Bear your face and roar, free yourself forevermore. Here and now.
Emblem. Engage. Alright.
Fire Emblem! Engage!
That was Clan, I believe. So, pick up where we left off. If I seem out of it, by the way, it's because I am. I am tired. I stayed up until like 1 a.m. last night. And, like, even then, after yeah, I stayed up really late, and then, hang on, okay, I thought this guy was just, like, standing like a statue, but no, he is actually moving. That's how out of it I am. Everything's blurry to me right now. Yeah, I stayed up late. I apparently fell asleep playing, Duel Links, which, you know, happens sometimes, but, especially when I'm trying to just, like, do stuff and things. Anyway, yeah, point being, I stayed up till like 1 a.m. last night, and, you know, if I ever get past like midnight-ish, well, if I ever get past like 11:45, at that point I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna shower, I'm just gonna head straight to bed. But no, last night I just stayed up because I'm a dum-dum, but also addicted to games. I gotten into Party Hard, which... Okay, so I'll probably maybe stream that game at some point. I don't know when or how I will, but at some point I do plan to, you know, it'd be cool to stream Party Hard. Basically the premise is you're a serial killer who murders people at parties because you just want peace and quiet and you hate how loud people are at parties. That's like the gist of it, but you can unlock different characters with different abilities, and I unlocked a new one last night that I was just like, you know, staying up. I gotta say, like, each of those characters with their different abilities, it really makes each level just feel very different. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's talk about the current game that we're playing. So, where we left off, we came here to Brodier Castle. As predicted, or as was forewarned. Yeah, like, we were told this was a thing that was gonna happen. God, I can never remember their names. It starts with an E or an A. It's like a vowel. Those guys, the people that are set as the villains currently, the people that Ivy is one of the princesses for, I think. Illusions, that's what they're called, the Illusions. Yes, so they showed up and attacked, led by Ivy. This was our introduction to ballistae and how to use them. And yeah, we met Ivy. I believe we got her ring. Oh, fuck you. My phone is being a dum-dum. Okay, there we go. Sorry, hit the mic. Yeah. We also met 3.5 new characters. Apart from Ivy, we met... Wait, was it 3? No. We collected... Yeah, we met, this guy, Morian. He's the king, who's a very kind-hearted person, apparently, except for on the battlefield. Apparently, he does get kinda murderous when he's on the battlefield. We've met Diamant, who is now a part of our party. He's a sword user, and he's also, like, in the main title screen, so you know he's important. We also got their ring, the ring from Brodier Castle. It's Roy, a character from one of the games. I don't fucking know which one, other than Smash. Yeah, we got Roy, and what else is there? Amber, this guy right here, we met him. We don't really know much about him other than he exists and he uses Lance, I believe. And yeah. So, with all that said, I do want to address something here real quick before I go around and talk to all these people, and I'll probably address this again at the end of the stream. We have kind of reached that threshold where we now have too many units to be able to just be fielding everyone all the time, like at all times. So, I think this is kind of that turning point where, barring future characters that we eventually recruit later on, we need to establish who is our primary team at this moment. Because, like, I think our team needs to have a good balance of all the different types. So, like, enough swords people, enough axes, enough lances. We need at least one archer, probably one thief, and key adepts. Those are... I think that covers everyone. Yeah. That's kind of the group that we need to be keeping in mind. Of course, it depends on the number of people that we're allowed to deploy. So far, that number seems to be roughly 9 to 10. Sometimes it's as low as 8. But usually I think it's 10. It's only lower if we're going to recruit someone that fight. So, yeah, we need to make decisions about what that team balance needs to be and who our characters are going to be. This does leave the sad fact that unfortunately it means we're not going to be able to level up certain characters or explore them quite as much. I guess that's something that can be left for a different playthrough. But yeah, if I keep trying to keep everyone balanced as I am right now, that's gonna cause issues, because towards the later game, I'm sure the enemies are going to be scaling, assuming that you've been prioritizing leveling up your main team. So yeah, just to make sure that we have a main team and that they're leveling as we want them to be, we need to make our decisions. So, decision number 1 regarding the balance of our team. Like I said, we need at least 1 swordsman, 1 lance, and 1 axe. We could theoretically squeeze in like 2 of each, with a little bit of breathing room, depending on the actual, like, yeah, it gives us a little bit of breathing room depending on the actual layout of the battle. So, like, if we end up in a battle with not that many axe people, we probably only need to deploy 1 swordsman. But that's roughly 5 to 6 slots taken up. And assuming that we're going to be at 10, that means, yeah, we have 4 more slots to fill. So we need 1 mage, I need to decide who that mage is gonna be. One archer, one thief, and one key adept. That's what I'm gonna have to do. And yeah, so here's where we're gonna start making sacrifices, because this does mean we'll be leaving out some of the main characters, like Clan, Vander, Fram, like all those people who are like our stewards, and their like entire setting in the story is basically like centered around us. You know, they're supporting main characters. We may not want to use them. Yeah, it's really just like, we're also going to, we also need to think about our emblems, because remember the emblem rings that we're collecting? So far, we have 3 swords. I'm pretty sure the person that we just picked up off of Ivy is a sword user. And then there's Roy, although Roy can kind of be thought of as a lance user, except... Wait, lance user? Weak to... Yeah, strong against lances, weak to axes. So... I don't know, he's a tricky one. He's kind of like the inverse of Sword's weaknesses. But yeah, Roy does give us a little bit more flexibility in that area. And then there's Marth. Of course, we're going to be sticking with Marth because Marth's abilities and just how far we've gone with Marth so far, yeah, we're going to be sticking with them. Roy, we're going to have to make decisions about, and same with the emblem we just picked up. Of course, we're not, like, required to use all the emblem rings every single fight, but I want to. I think that's the best way to maximize our usefulness. So, yeah, with all that in mind, we obviously are one sword user. Our other sword user potentials are Diamant, or what's her name? Lapis? I don't see Lapis around, but she's another one of our sword users. So yeah, when we get to deployment, it's either gonna have to be me, or it's either gonna have to be Lapis or Diamant. The game's nudging me towards Diamant because he's like a main character. Apparently, he's like a big deal. But I kind of want it to be Lapis just because she's cute. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to poll for like every single one of these characters out on Twitter just to see what people think. Other than that, so that's swords out of the way. Axes. So Vander, it has been like pushed on us from the very beginning. He's one of the main characters. He's one of the stewards. He's like the 32nd steward of the Divine Dragon. So he's like a main character. He follows us around, so it wouldn't really feel right to leave him out. So I think it's safe to leave him in. Not to mention he's also just kind of really good. Like, he's slow to level up, but I have a theory the reason for that is that he's actually a class, like, he's a tier 2 class. He's not one of the basic classes. The other axe user is a question. So there's Boucheron. He's fine. I'd like to get to know him better as a character, which sadly means if we're not deploying him, that's not going to be a priority. But he's fine. Anna is... So I like Anna for... So the problem with Anna is she's very weak. She takes a beating. In a lot of our fights, she ends up losing lots of health. But she does have a very nice ability where if she kills someone, there's a small chance that we get money. And currently I think money is the resource that we really desperately need, because that's what we need to fund kingdoms, that's what we need to improve weapons, that's what we need to use to buy better weapons. So yeah, money is a really important thing for us, and Anna can help us get there if we give her enough kills, because whether or not we get money off of a kill is really dependent upon her luck stat. So I'm thinking, yeah, Anna would be a really good secondary axe user to have on the team. Then who else do we have? So lances. Now we have a plethora of lances. So I think the obvious lance user number 1 needs to be... Where are you, buddy? It's the guy I can't remember the name of. Alfred. Are you around here? No. Yeah, lance user number 1 needs to be Alfred, I think, because he's... Yeah, he's kind of set up as... Here he is. He's another one of the main characters. At the very least, he's got a very important standing with where he is. He's like... yeah, like he's the crown prince of his own kingdom. So he's a very important character, and he's already really closely bound with Sigurd anyway, so having Alfred around is probably gonna be our number 1. And then as for our number 2, well, we've got a lot to choose from. So, Amber, we've only just met you, so I have no idea whether or not we're gonna actually bother for you being our next bow user, or our next lance user. Chloe, however, I really like her. She's cute, and she also flies. She's one of our few flyers. I think she's our only flyer, actually. So yeah, Chloe would be really good to have on our team as a secondary lance user. Is there anyone else I'm forgetting for lances? I thought there was more than that, but it might just be those two. No, that can't be right. Oh well. then, so bow users, we currently only have 2 to choose from. There's Etier, who I would love to get to know her better, and she would be, like, I love her character, she's great, but I really can't take her over Alchrist. I mean, come on. Just look at this guy. He's amazing, and just, oh, I love his design. So Alchrist is probably gonna be our primary bow user. Then we need a thief. Currently we only have 1 thief on the team anyway. That is Yunaka, so her slot is perfectly fine. Then we need a magic user. Now this one's gonna be a tricky one because we've got a few magic users to choose from. Of course there's Clan, who's another one of the main characters. He's also my boy, my child. I will protect him for the rest of eternity. But he doesn't have a very close bond with one of our emblems. That lands on Saline. So Saline might be our primary magic user. The problem is I really fucking hate her dress. Her dress is awful. So that's a magic user, and then the last person is the key adept. So currently we only had 2 options. Jean, who's fine. He's pretty weak right now, but we could, if we wanted to, really invest into him. I'm sure he could come out to be a very strong fighter. He's also a great character. Like, talking to him and getting to know him is really nice. So Jean is a consideration for the key adept, but that means that Fram would have to go. No, that's Lapis. Oh, hello Lapis. Where's Fram? Fram is right around here. Here she is. Yeah, so she's our other key adept, and currently she's a lot stronger than Jean. Like, she can take on people pretty easily. And she's also one of the main characters. So yeah, that's Fram. That's our key adepts. So we don't have to like make our decision right now, but we do have to start thinking about our decision. What might be a decent idea is to have a set 9 characters that we're always going to play, and then have 1 rotating slot, depending of course on the number of people we're allowed to deploy per battle. Because it seems like 9 is typically about where it is, but in a lot of battles there might be like 10 slots. So yeah, I think having 9 characters and 1 rotating slot might be the way to go. And that way we can, like, you know, cut down on 1 sword's axe or lance and throw in, like, say, another archer or another key adept or another mage, just kind of depending on what we need. Anyway, I've been blabbering a lot, and we're 30 minutes into the stream, so let's just talk to people, get dialogue out of the way, and yeah, like I said, what I don't know how best to do it. The best way I can think of is just a Twitter poll and do that poll for each and every class, But then we also need to, like, yeah, I don't know. It's a really hard decision because it's a decision between, like, what characters does the game obviously want you to use versus which characters do you want to use versus who have you already invested so much time and effort into. Now, for that last one, of course, so the game does level characters to you when you unlock them. So, for instance, Diamant, he started at level 11 when we got him. So we don't really have to worry about, like, new characters we pick up along the way being any, like, weaker. We really just have to worry about, like, if we choose one of our main characters to be someone who isn't already, like, yeah, if we choose for one of our main characters to be someone that we haven't already invested time in, we will probably, hello Ian, we will probably have to, like, do a little bit of grinding, and if that is the case, I think I'll do that off screen, just because the, like, random battles that pop up, I can't remember what they're called, but, like, they're not particularly interesting, you know? I mean, if you're keeping tallies of how many iron ingots I have, then I guess it sucks to be you, but, yeah, I think it's a waste of time for me to do grinding on screen if it's needed. So, long ramble over. Let's just talk to people. And it's gonna be very hard to keep track of who I haven't talked to yet. So, Amber, you're brand new. Hello.
Hey!
It's you, the Divine Dragon. It's such a thrill to meet you. I can't stop shaking. Oh, I'm Amber.
Zappy!
Zappy! I did a number on him today. I should pat myself on the back for this one. Yeah, she did do a pretty good job. Alright. I was almost moved to tears to see you grow leaps and bounds like that.
Whoa!
You're really growing into your role, Divine One. You should put on some muscle, too.
Yes.
Prince Diamant takes after his father. He'll be a good, strong king. And you don't have anything to say.
Wonderful!
I don't often get to see other countries' castles, so this is nice. I'd love to visit the castle town.
I'm thinking...
The castle's design makes it easy to defend. It's like a fortress for you now, huh, Divine One? Yeah, it is like a very well defended castle. It's like a really nice fortress. Oh, one character I completely forgot even existed, because he's admittedly very forgettable. Is Louis. He's another potential character for our lance user. I don't think we'll go for him though, to be honest. He's fine. He's got great defense, but we really don't need Louis and Vander. Like, having one person with high defense is fine. Having two is a little bit overkill. So speaking of Vander,
Hi.
I did better than expected. I'm proud that even these old bones can serve a purpose.
Yes.
Divine One, please bless Brodia for victory against our enemies.
So great!
You stole the show, Divine One. As your steward, I was watching your every move.
Yes.
Illusia doesn't stand a chance against Brodia. Our king will come home with the king's head.
Consider this.
Bit by bit, I grow stronger in the hope that I can be of service to you. It's unusual to let outsiders see the inside of our castle, but you're our allies, so I guess it's okay. I've gotten so used to combat that I cringe to think of how sheltered I was growing up.
Listen to this!
Guess what? I got stronger. At this rate, I'm gonna be the greatest merchant ever.
Of course.
A battle with Illusia. I can't let anything happen to my father and brother. I have to stay focused.
That's amazing!
You were in peak performance, Divine One. I wish I could do anything that impressive.
Pardon me.
I'm going to patrol the castle grounds. Pity the enemy if I find the slightest sign of them.
Yes.
You don't have any illusions in your army, do you, Divine One? I can't stand Illusia. Yeah, so these people are very clearly biased against Illusia. Part of it is because they keep invading. Like, that makes perfect sense why tensions would be rising between the two kingdoms. Like, if you maybe didn't continuously invade them on and off, like, they'd probably be more chill with you.
That's right.
Thank goodness the castle is safe. It's been like a home to me. If it was destroyed, I'd fall apart. Oh yeah, and Citrine, she's another magic user that's worth considering, but honestly, I think Plan and Saline are probably our two best options in that regard. Alright, here's Louis.
Indeed.
Is it not human nature for a wall to make one curious about what's on the other side? That's an interesting statement.
Yes.
Brody's castle design is second to none, but in the end, a castle's only as strong as its soldiers.
Divine One.
Divine One, hear my prayer. May Brodia be victorious and our king return triumphant. Once the preparations are complete, we will head for the Illusion border without delay. The time has finally come. When preparations are done, let's head straight for the border.
Great!
You are so powerful out there. Watching you gets me fired up. I want to grow even stronger. So, with all that done, so something about Three Houses is like, it has its problems. I admit that. It's a very imperfect game. But one thing it does have going for it is that every line of dialogue is voiced. So like, me having to talk to all these people, I wouldn't have to read out loud what they're actually saying, because they would actually have recorded voice lines for it. No shade on the developers for choosing not to spend time and resources on voicing every single line of dialogue. It's just something. I prefer if they had more voice lines of dialogue. However, this game has a lot more cutscenes, and the cutscenes are a lot better. So, for that reason, if it's a sacrifice, if I have to sacrifice voice lines of dialogue for better cutscenes, thank you for the follow, Pokemaster Land 1997. Thank you for the follow. Or is that Ian? It might be Ian spelled differently. But yeah, anyway, I'm stalling long enough. I thank you. Let's head to the Somnial and do some stuff there.
We'll return soon. I leave Brody a castle in the Royal Guard's capable hands.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You can count on us. Done a fine job protecting it all these years, haven't we? We won't start slacking off just because you're not around.
Excellent. And when we return, you'll be treated to a victory feast.
Looking forward to it. See you soon, Your Majesty.
Strong of body.
Strong of heart.
All right, time to head out.
Here we go. They're wrapping up their goodbyes.
Yes. On to the border.
Ooh, now we've unlocked fishing. Okay, before I forget, let's just get, bond conversations. So, Yunaka and Micaiah.
Now that I've turned over a new leaf, I intend to devote myself entirely to you, Micaiah.
No need for any of that, Yunaka. I'm glad you were the one to find me.
There we go, very short. And now their bond is leveled up. Skill inheritance. Can now inherit the emblem skills. Alright. And then support. Well, I guess we'll find Vander, but Saline and Alfred.
Good morning, Alfred.
Morning, Saline.
Training hard again, I see. Though normally I don't find you using a shovel. That's a deep hole you've dug too. Won't this be hazardous for the others?
Oh, Saline, this isn't trading. And if anything, I need to dig deeper.
What in the world is the purpose of this?
I've played Three Houses, and by the way, it's Empire Ian, not Lane. Yeah, I've played Three Houses myself. I played through all the different routes apart from the church route and the DLC. But as for the current stream series that's going on, that is over on Ian's channel. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, what's the purpose of this?
I overheard the kitchen staff this morning complaining that there wasn't enough water. So I'm digging a well for them.
Pardon? Alfred, if the water supply is low, there's a river nearby we can fetch more from. What possessed you to decide that the solution to the problem was to dig a well?
Hey, you're right. That's using your noggin. I'd better find a jug and leg it to the river. Thanks for the tip, Saline.
You haven't changed one bit, it seems. Better that you should dress in pelts and furs to warn people of your barbaric mindset.
Alrighty. Alfred and Boucheron.
Nice. I've said it before, but I really admire those muscles, Boucheron.
I appreciate the compliment.
Your triceps are especially well developed. Mind if I feel them?
Alfred, that's gay. That's very gay.
Anything you want, Prince Alfred.
Yes. Incredible stuff.
Amazing.
You're practically a Fiornese national treasure. The forearm is perfectly sculpted, too. Wish mine was like that.
Are you finished now?
Oh, guess I got carried away there. You gotta admit, though, these muscles of yours are something else. I can't help but wonder what the secret is to getting beauties like these.
Nothing special, really.
Oh, that's what you always say. There must be some trick to it. Unless you're telling me they're all natural. How is that possible?
That's a bit,
A bit what? Is there something special about this one?
No, Prince Alfred. It's just a bit ticklish.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so?
That was a great support conversation. Love that one. Alright. I think all that's left is me and Vander. Sure, why not?
Divine One, I have finished repairing and polishing your weapons.
Thank you, Vander.
I have also prepared all of the materials you will require for the War Council tomorrow. Please do take a moment to review them sometime today.
I'm sorry, but I can't do this.
Do what, precisely?
Vander, do you think I'm unreliable?
What? Goodness, no! We are mortals, and you are the Divine One, our magnificent leader, if you take my meaning. For you to perform lowly tasks that are mine to execute is most gracious, but uncalled for.
I'm sorry, but I don't feel comfortable having a servant. That's not who I am.
Ah. Before I was your attendant, I was similarly engaged in caring for Queen Lumera. Your mother, perfect in mind and beauty, never lodged a complaint regarding my services. In time, Divine One, I hope that you will grow accustomed to my work as your caretaker.
I respect my mother, and thank you for your service to her. But I'm not my mother. I'm my own person. I'm capable. I can take care of myself.
I see. My apologies, Divine One. I have pushed myself on you. An old servant's habit, I suppose. I will honor your request and take more care in considering your needs moving forward.
Thank you, Vander. And please let me know before you do anything on my behalf. There are many times I will need your help, but I'd like to ask for that help.
That was nice. Alright. Ooh, new page on Vander. Hobbies: enjoying the quiet. Talent: knitting, making jam. Background: Vander's family has served the Divine Dragon for centuries as clerics living in Lethos Castle. Due Due to his skills, Vander was appointed 32nd Steward of the Dragon. Alright, and while we're here, we might as well also look for our other characters. Hang on, huh? Oh, do we have to talk to them first? We might have to talk to them first. I was wondering, like, why are, Amber and whatever his name is not showing up, the red-haired dude. So anyway, yeah, let's just find people to talk to, I guess. And yeah, I'm really not gonna bother talking to anyone who... Well, I don't know. I guess we'll see if you have anything new to say, Louis. I've grown quite fond of the Somniel during my time here. Hard to remember that it's sacred. Cool. Drinking tea at a cafe makes me feel all grown up, though I'm still not a fan from the taste. You know what? Tea is great. I can understand, like, some people not being fans of certain teas because it's, like, particularly bitter. But if you find the right tea, I gotta say, like, there's a tea for everyone out there.
Hello there!
It's a nice life here, isn't it? I get so lost sometimes, but it's so pretty that I don't mind. Yeah, I get lost here too. Don't worry about it, Bougeron. Ooh, pretty sky. And then... should we nickname Bougeron? Should we, give Bougeron the nickname Bougie? Like, I know that's also a shortening to bourgeoisie, which is, like... I mean, he kinda is, though, right? Like... at the very least, he serves them. Anyway, let's talk to Lapis.
Sure.
Back home, there are these bell-shaped flowers. If you suck on the stems, they taste sweet. There are flowers like that. Clovers. I'm wary of clovers these days because I know people love to spray pesticides and stuff on, like, grass. But when I was a kid, I remember just, like, picking clovers as I came across them and just, like, sucking on their petals to get the nectar out. I have such fond memories of doing that. Alrighty, and then let's first talk to you.
All right.
I like it here. The scenery is very picturesque. I appreciate you letting me stick around. Alrighty. And now let's do some orchard stuff. Oh, I guess it saves who was last, the orchard people, so, yeah, let's go ahead and swap that out, so we don't need to do it with Saline. Let's find someone else that we have yet to reach C rank with. Diamant! Perfect. There we go. Just a little bit of an increase. No conversation unlocked yet, but that's to be expected since we've only just unlocked his character. Let's see, anything around here? Ah, here's the horse shit. I'm still very wary of that stuff because it's like... It's branded as a gift, but I have a feeling that most people aren't gonna like it. Aha, the fishing minigame. You're now able to go fishing. Yay, Vander. Time for a spot of fishing, is it? Yes. First, okay, so I guess we have to catch stuff. Let's do it. I guess Prince Diamant is gonna help us with fishing. So you can now fish in the pond. Press A to cast your line. Keep an eye out for the ripples big fish make. Press A when the fish floats, when the fishing float drops in its lowest point to the hook on the fish. If the fish struggles, tilt the left stick in the opposite direction of its movement. Reel the fish in or it will escape. Once you've reeled the fish in close, press A repeatedly to reduce its endurance. When its endurance falls to 0, you'll catch it. New fishing rods can help you catch bigger fish. Nice.
Pick a rod.
Okay. This is a much better fishing minigame than in Three Houses.
Where were you thinking?
Alright, let's go ahead and cast out right here, sure.
Now!
Alright.
Good catch! Nicely done!
Alright, we got a Samian herring. Cool.
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's keep fishing.
Where were you thinking?
Okay, so I think I get the hang of it. Basically, like, as soon as you get it, you start button mashing, and then you just have to keep pulling as you do. Fuck.
Where were you thinking?
Any moment.
Now!
There we go. Right. And what did we get?
A stunning performance.
A
I'm impressed.
Charwall. Nice. And that gives us minced
fish. Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod.
Alright, let's do our last one.
Where were you thinking?
We'll cast this one over here. Let's do that. I don't know if it actually matters.
Now!
Right. Mash that button, mash that button.
I suppose fishing isn't all about results.
Okay, so we got another chart wall.
Come back soon.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, we got different things. These all do tell us, okay, so kind of like how fishing in Animal Crossing New Horizons is it's like the different time of day actually does matter. So we can keep that in mind. But for now, let's just keep going around talking to people. I see Jean over here.
Hey,
Fish is good for you. I'm going to catch a bunch and serve them to the whole army. Well, there you go. You heard it here first, folks. Fish is good for you. Alright. Into Sami's area. So, the question with Sami. Sami is at max. I don't think that drops at all. So the thing is with feeding him, like, I'd feel bad for not feeding him because he does need to be fed. But logistically, we're trading resources that we could otherwise use for cooking, and in exchange we're getting bond fragments, which is fine, but like bond fragments are super plentiful. But petting him is perfectly free and gets us free bond fragments as well. So we'll just keep petting him, might as well do that. Alright. So that is everything for Sami. And let's see, is there anything over here? What level do I need to be? Or what chapter do I need to have gotten to? Chapter 11, yes, okay. So we could do either of these, but I'm not particularly feeling like it. I don't know, I'm always wary of playing with other online people. I guess partly because I'm just like kind of nervous about, like, I always feel like other people who play this game are probably way better than I am. So like, yeah, if I were to play with an online person, they'd probably perform a lot better, and I'd just be showing off how crappy I am. Well, here is Yunaka just lying down there.
Oh.
What a comfortable and pleasant place. Where I come from, it was cold. Wonderful, but cold. Wasn't there a thing? I saw a glowy thing on the map. I thought it was at the pool, but I could be wrong. Oh well, let's do some pool stuff. Let's do it with... We've already done something with Diamant. I guess Amber. go. Yeah, it's like... Because even if it's cooperative, I'm still showing off to this other real-life player what my skills are. And I also don't want to be like stepping on anyone's toes, because like even if theoretically it is supposedly cooperative, there's still a little bit of level of competition to like who performs better, and either I outperform the other person, in which case I look like a show-off, or just like, you know, I'm ruin their day, or they outdo me and I look like a wimp and a person who isn't actually good at the game. So like even co-op stuff I'm very wary of doing, which is why I still haven't touched that relay or rally thingy. Yeah. Anyway, Diamant, let's talk.
Right.
Last time I visited the Somnial, you were asleep. It's an honor to finally speak with you like this. Oh, he looks very dapper. It's so strange being away from Brodia Castle. I hope Diamant and Alcris can adjust quickly. Alright, now let's go ahead and collect this stuff. No, yep, that's a dog, alright. That sure is a dog. Silver ingots, nuts, eggs, milk, rare fruit, and a spirit gem. Fuck, my hand is starting to cramp up holding this controller. Sometimes my mind drifts towards Firenze, and in thoughts of Mother back at the castle. I'm pretty sure she has said that before. Alright, someone to do horses with. So... we already did Diamant and Amber. I guess let's do Lapis. And that's unlocked a conversation. So let's get in there.
Oh, Lapis! I wanted to thank you for all of your support in our recent battles.
Oh, I didn't really do much out there. I was just following your lead. You don't have to thank me for that, Divine One. There were lots of other more skilled warriors in those battles. You should thank them instead.
Lapis, please. You're strong and you think fast. You should have confidence in your abilities.
Confidence? I don't know about that. I'm thrilled to be a retainer, but everyone else is much more qualified. I'm not even a noble. I wouldn't want to sound arrogant when I rank so far beneath everyone else.
Wow. You're pretty hard on yourself, huh? But you shouldn't compare yourself to others like that. Everyone has different skills.
Fuck, I wasn't looking and I accidentally skipped the last line of that dialogue there.
Be a little more kind to yourself, okay? Like I said, you've earned a bit of confidence.
But, well, Divine One, I'm not sure what to say to all of that. I'm not used to being complimented like this. I should go. Please excuse me.
Lapis sounds so sure that she doesn't really belong here. There has to be some way to help her work past that mindset.
Well, there we go. And now we can look at the notebook to learn more about her. Uh-huh. And actually, what's his face should also show up here now. Diamant. So, birthday is April 6th. Interesting. Someone I know has a birthday April 4th. I think it's one of my cousins. Yeah, I think one of my cousins has a birthday on April 4th. So that's cool. He's Crown Prince of Brodia. Retainers are Amber and Jade. He met the Divine Dragon's party at the castle gate when they came seeking Brodia's emblem ring. So we've met Amber. We have yet to meet Jade, and it's also kind of... Here's a fun little thing. So his name Diamant is kind of like Diamond. If you like, you know, stretch it a little bit. It sounds like Diamond. And then his retainers are Amber and Jade, which are both precious stones. So that's just a cool little thing there. Yeah. Meanwhile... So Lapis likes yams, crafting, sewing, training, animals, wild grass, and salvaged lumber. Dislikes fashion, luxury goods, elegant places, and high society. That is very good on her. Alright, so... let's see. I guess we'll do training next. This was starting to get hard, but now that you've stopped by, I'm sure I could do 100 more. Speaking of roll-ups, I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna be doing this time. Because we just did
Very
push-ups last time.
What'll it be?
So I guess we'll do sit-ups. Yeah.
How hard do you want to go?
I'm not sure if my hand is ready for this button mashing, but let's do it. Yes, I'll need your help, Sami.
Perfect! Looking good! You've got this! Perfect! You've got this! Looking good!
Halfway there.
Perfect! Looking good! You've got this! Perfect!
Yes.
You've got this!
5 more.
Perfect! You've got this! Nice!
Fuck. I was hoping for all perfects.
Keep it up! Nice!
Okay.
Great job! I'm so
Those
proud.
last few were tough, so I wasn't able to get all perfects, but still, you know, I'll take it. HP will +2. That's cool. I'll take it, yes.
Let's do this again sometime.
With the training, God, my arm hurts after doing that. Alrighty. Almost done. We've got spirit gems. Yeah, so like... let's compare the Somniel to Garrick Mach. The Somniel feels a lot more compact. Like, it's still got roughly the same amount of things you can do, although I think the Somniel has fewer people to talk to, although I have a feeling that's going to change over time. So there's that, you know, having fewer people to worry about talking to. The other thing is, though, like, the number of activities is roughly the same. However, unlike Three Houses, the number of activity points, like, Three Houses had an activity points system, where, like, the higher your professor level was, the more activities you could do in a single week. But the problem with that system was it would eventually get repetitive, and you would eventually have so many points that you don't know what to do with them all. Here, it's basically not that. Like, the number of points that we have between different characters, no, what the fuck was I saying? My mind was wandering there in the middle of that sentence. No, here it's all static, which is actually kind of a good thing. Like, only being able to fish 3 times a day, although having it not be limited to bait, that's good. Being able to train 3 times a day, that's a good limit, you know, stuff like that. I think that's all very good. Anyway, let's go and I think training? We have not spoken to Amber yet, have we? Let's see. Or, yeah, Ally Notebook. Pretty sure we have not spoken to Amber. Yeah, he would have been there if we did. So where is he? Amber? Okay, he's on Lookout Ridge. Which I don't... Oh, I guess we can fast travel. Uh-huh. Alright, so... here's the thing that I saw. It's the Pretty Pebble. Alright, so let's talk to these people. I've always wanted to try this. We all sit around the fire and reveal our crushes, right? No? Oh. And Amber. Oh. Whoa, I'm on the Somniel. The holiest of holy places? It's so cool up here. Can I look around? Why does this guy look so modern? It looks like he's wearing a hoodie and like sweatpants. Anyway, there's Amber finally talked to, so let's go ahead and check out that Ally Notebook entry. Okay, so birthday, February 3rd. Ooh, so his birthday was like 9 days ago. Royal soldier of Brodia in service of Diamant rushed back from his post at the border to provide backup for the Divine Dragon and his prince when Elusia attacked. Awesome. Now, let's head back. And now I think all that's left is training, ring stuff, and what to do with our money, because I'm pretty sure we got a bunch of money from Brodia during that last mission. Okay, so yeah, here with the training, this is where we really need to start thinking of who is gonna get trained. Because we need to train our weak links. However, there is no point in training someone that we're not likely to field. So, Alfred is level 9. Yunaka is level 11. Saline is level 9. I'm level 2. Anna is level 8. Alchrist is level 10. Bander's level 3. Graham is level 8. Our new characters we don't really have to worry about. Chloe is level 8. Clan is level 8. Boucheron is level 8. Etier is level 8. Okay, let's see here. So, yeah, regarding our key adept. Well, okay, I'm gonna do Vander first because we do want him to level up, and he's pretty much always gonna have a spot on our team.
Will you face me?
This should be a fun workout. I really thought I had you.
Shall we say, with age comes wisdom?
Awesome. And then who else should we train? Yeah, I'm sorry to say Jean, but I think Fram is gonna be the more important key adept. So probably who we need to train is Anna, because she, I know, is gonna be our secondary axe user, and Fram, who will probably be the permanent key monk, or the key adept. I'm not positive yet, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the case. And yeah, we still have yet to decide on lance users because we've got so many to choose from. Won't be Louis. Could be Chloe. Could be Amber. I have not decided yet how much I care for this character. I currently don't really care for him. And our sword users, I think, are all fine because we've got where is he? Diamant, who's level 11, and Lapis, who's level 10. So yeah, they're all good. So let's do Anna.
Hi there! You can call me Lady Anna.
I am Saline, Princess of Firene. You cut me down most effectively.
Wanna win next time? Have I got just the thing for you?
I'm actually impressed. I thought she was gonna miss that second one. Alright, and then the last person that needs some attention is Fram.
This is my chance to shine!
It's me, the Brodian prince who isn't Diamant. Incredible. Such skill.
I did it! I won!
Nice job. Not the best level up, but level up's still level up. Alright, so next it's rings. Oh, actually next it's food.
Welcome.
Yeah, let's order a meal. And who shall we invite? We'll invite Diamant, and let's see, could do Amber. Could do Citrine. Although I don't think we'll be fielding Citrine, so probably not. Yeah, you know what, we'll do it with you and Amber. Meanwhile, what do you potentially like? Okay, so none of that stuff. Okay, so Diamant, you can fuck off. That's the problem, I already have C ranks with a lot of people. I guess we'll do Amber. Maybe Chloe? Yeah, let's do Chloe. Okay, the problem is they're neutral there too. So let's go Amber and interesting that there's no support between Amber and Lapis, considering that they're both retainers within the Brodian Kingdom. Like, oh. Actually, he doesn't even have support with Citrine. Okay. You know Diamant doesn't like the food. Could do Vander, potentially. Alfred, probably. There we go. So all of you like this stuff. Okay, so strength, magic, speed, defense. That one's pretty good. Also keep in mind the skill level. Okay, so expert for Emperor's Mess. Bite-sized pieces of fruit pancakes slathered in melted butter and topped with powdered sugar. We have all the ingredients for it. And yeah, strength, magic, speed, defense, all good bonuses. So let's use all of them and throw in a rare fruit.
I know a few things about cooking. I do want the plating to shine. This should make for a light meal.
I want to order this every day.
A solid meal to build solid muscles.
Okay, it was not great, but you did it. Cool. I thought you said you were like an expert at it. Why is it shitty? Okay, it said we had support. Yes, here we go, support with Amber. Let's learn about you.
Huh?
Oh, hey, Divine One.
Good evening, Amber. Did you hear those weird sounds just now? Was that you?
Sure was. I was calling out to my old alpaca friends back in my hometown.
Say again?
My hometown is a quaint little alpaca hamlet. I grew up surrounded by them. Sometimes I get a little homesick and miss my fuzzy friends on the ranch. On my loneliest nights, I come out here, look up at the starry sky, and call to them.
Oh, so that's what that sound was.
Those were the cries of an alpaca. I'm calling out to them in their language.
Their language?
I know. It sounds crazy. There's no way they can hear me from so far away. But this is how I get the sads out. When I call to them, it feels like they're right by my side.
I don't think that's crazy. I'm sure your feelings are getting back to them somehow, Amber.
Aw, thanks, Divine One. You're so nice.
Well, we learned Amber likes alpacas. So let's go ahead and check that. Also, we can cycle countries. There we go. So, likes alpacas, animals, dairy, yams, cooking, cool things, and any and all legends. Dislikes sewing, cleaning, folk food, difficult books, anything unadventurous, and lies. Awesome. Alright. Let's go and take care of these rings in the ring chamber. We got more rings. So first do a bit of polishing. Right, Leaf was the one that we just got, and we have no idea who we're giving Leaf to. But Marth, obviously it's gonna be me that polishes you.
Make it nice and shiny. You take excellent care of the ring.
Celica. You were with Saline.
Please be thorough. Your cleaning skills are impressive.
Sigurd had Alfred.
Handle that gently. I appreciate your upkeep of the ring.
And then Roy is our new one. He was with Diamant.
I want to see it sparkle. I'll ask for help again if the ring needs cleaning.
And Micaiah, you are with Yunaka.
Be thorough now. You made quick work of that.
Alright, that's all those done. Now let's create some bond rings. Legion C. That's a new one. Ooh, Faye A. HP 2, Luck 1, and Magic 1. That's nice. Probably gotta give that one to someone. Daedry B, magic and resistance. Said C. Sophia B. And finally, Black Knight B. Alright. I don't think there was anything that could be melded. Yeah, I don't think so. So there we go. That's the rings taken care of. And is there anything else here that I want to do? I don't think so. Actually, yes, there is. First thing we want to do is go ahead and get our achievements. Alright, that's the achievements collected. And let's take a look at donations. So, Brodia, we could immediately level you up to level 3. And I think that is a worthy investment. Wait, I did not see what that got me. Was it like a new sword or something? But, anyway, so that's a nice investment there. And now with the rest of my money, I would like to do some upgrades. So, you're gonna be our upgrade person, right? So, first, let's take a look at refining. Oh, was it Wodao? That might have been what we got. It's got a good crit rating. Okay, so yeah, what do we upgrade? One of the javelins wouldn't be terrible. I like the Killer Lance though. Killer Lance is good stuff. What about Longbow? And how about wind? That one we could actually upgrade into something even better. Yeah, that's something to think about, is like things that we could potentially upgrade to even better stuff. And these great things, like Iron Great Lance and like the Great Swords and whatnot, I'm very not sure about using them. Because it guarantees that your opponent gets the first hit in, and then there's also just like the fact that they're heavy, they're slow. Yeah, I don't know if I can really justify using them all that often. Let's see, Steel Hand Art. We could give that an upgrade. Yeah, there's so many upgrade choices. How do I decide them? Well, Longbow I definitely think should be upgraded. Because that is something that we use. Honestly, upgraded hammer wouldn't be bad either. Yes, let's upgrade the hammer. And then also upgrade the longbow. And now there's one last thing. What should it be? So the steel sword we could upgrade into several different things. It's kind of hard to see, but I think I can just guess. This one's probably Wodao. This one, Armor Slayer. And this one is probably the heavy... Yeah, the, like, heavy sword. So I don't think I want to do that upgrade, actually. What if I just upgraded my own weapon to be even better? I don't know. Would that be a waste? Because I'm always worried about spending these resources on my early game stuff, and then I'm gonna find something even better late game, and so it'll make the current thing that I'm using redundant, but I'll already have sunk so many resources into improving it. It's just stuff that I worry about. I think, frankly, just a straight up upgrade of the steel hand art couldn't be bad. Although I don't know what either of these are. So it hits harder. The problem is, I don't know if it has the same properties as Steel Hand Art, the one where it's like, if unit initiates combat, attacks twice. I think it's just better to improve Steel Hand Art. Then let's also do a little bit of improvement on some of these as well, right? Well, we do have one spare fire lying around, or one spare surge lying around. So let's upgrade that and see what we get. L Surge. So, range 1, any advanced, or it's an advanced attack tome that can only be used in close combat. Okay. What about fire? Oh damn, we cannot upgrade anymore. We don't have enough steel.
I'll be here.
Alright. That's fine. So now... let's drop a save. And see what's up next. So travel out into the world map. Okay, so our next chapter is chapter 9, Fort on the Border. We're gonna have a battle on the border between Brodia and Elusia. Or we could do one of these skirmishes. Because those at the very least give us opportunities to like level up characters if they need the attention. That's the thing, is I still haven't decided, like it's still not quite clicked in yet, who is going to be our primary team, because I need to make that decision at some point, and I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know if I can make that decision this stream. I kind of want to pull it, but I also kind of want to just use my guts. So... yeah, I guess I'll just ask like a general question on Twitter, like, hey, what do y'all think I should do about my, about my team in 3 houses, not 3 houses, in Engage. Maybe I'll do that. But because we don't have our team decided yet, I think that's gonna be a place to call it. I know it was a very short stream. Usually my Sunday streams are like about a little bit longer, but I did stream yesterday, and I also like started later than I usually do. I don't know. I'm hungry. I want food. So I think I'm gonna call it here. Whether or not I'm gonna stream for the rest of the week, that's an excellent question. I'm not sure if I will or won't. It's just gonna kind of depend on exactly what last week depended on, which is just like, do I feel like it? So, yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. I may or may not stream at various points throughout this coming week, just depending on if I feel like it. But there will not be a stream on Saturday, that I can say for certain. But we will do actually, so Sunday I'm gonna do watch party. So yeah, a week from today, there will be a watch party in the Discord server. We'll be wrapping up, well, we're getting kind of close to the end of, yeah, we're getting kind of close to the end of, Shiki. So, I guess look forward to that. If you want, join the Discord server and then you can actually participate in the watch party. There's a dedicated channel in there. And yeah, if you want to receive notifications for any watch party announcements, there's a pinned message that you can react to, and I will maybe eventually check it to see if any new people have reacted to it. And I'll give you a role, because I don't know how to do those automated roles. That's something that Ian knows how to do. But yeah, so watch party a week from today. We'll be watching Shiki. However, yeah, I'm not really sure how much. Like, it really depends on how I feel afterwards, if we're gonna stream or not. If we do stream, it'd probably be Skyrim. I think that makes the most sense. So, but yeah, it'll just depend on how I'm feeling at the end of the watch party. Otherwise, yeah, if you want to support me, I already put here in chat, here are all my links to all my different places. Please go subscribe to me on YouTube. We're getting close to 100 subscribers there. It would be really nice to hit triple digits. And if you want to support me financially, you can subscribe to me here on Twitch. You can see right down below I have a subscriber goal. We're now down to only 2 subs, but it would be very meaningful to me if I was able to reach 10 subs at some point. That would be super nice. But you don't have to. You could also just leave a tip through Stream Elements, and in fact, that way Twitch doesn't get any of your money. Either one is fine, but also neither one is also perfectly fine. If you cannot afford to support me, don't worry about it. Let's see, what else is there to say? You can follow me on Twitter. I don't know. Yeah, just that's something you could do. I'm gonna find someone for us to raid. So here in chat is our raid message, which you can copy and paste or type it in yourself. And if you're subscribed to me, you can have access to this emote, along with several other nice emotes. And yeah. So like I said, can't say for sure if I'm going to be streaming at all for the coming week. It's just going to depend on my mood. But otherwise, yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye. Oh, one last thing. If you are on YouTube or if you follow me on Twitter or just any number of things. Yeah, basically just if you have any strong feelings one way or another about who I should have set for my team, please do let me know. Anyway, yeah, with all that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!